Hello.
So today we are gonna get straight into it. My name is A Faith, and this is Devin Edwards, the connector. And I one of my goals this year has been to up level my health. Like as I get older, I definitely can feel my body changing. I see my body changing, and it's really important to me. It's a priority that as I continue to age, because it's natural. As I continue to age, I want to feel my best. I want to look my best. I want to be able to move my body and honor my body. And so, one thing that I've always had a natural affinity to, but I'm actually like, oh my gosh, like this is literally a part of my identity. This is a part of our brand is health. I know we say it, but something that I used to do, I used to host a lot of health challenges, a lot of weight loss challenges, a lot of detoxes. I think right before 2020. And so now, it just hit me like, I detox. I'm always challenging myself. I'm always, doing different types of things to implement in my life to figure out what works for me, what doesn't work for me, what's the best approach, what does my body get to avoid. So I do different food restrictions. It's so many things that I do. And on this journey, I know that there's so many people who are struggling with their energy, they're struggling with their focus, they're struggling with their weight, they're struggling with their being comfortable in their bodies. And I've done all that myself. And so that's why I'm always trying new different approaches to stay on the edge of my health. And so we are gonna obviously talk about different options for you can detox with us, because I think doing the challenges when you are in a group, it is so effective. It's so much fun. So not only are we learning, like, oh, let me try these vegetables that I've only seen in magazines, or I only seen that they look pretty but I've never eaten. And then also, having that accountability, so that way we can learn new habits on our journey of health, because it's we get to really embrace that diets, like doing our diet is not a diet. You know what I mean? And when I say that, is it is called a diet. It is the definition of how we eat. However, it does not mean we do it in spurts. We get to diet as a lifestyle. And so whenever we are challenging in ourselves and we're expanding our bandwidth and we're growing our capacity in order to be self-disciplined, tell ourselves no, or you know what I'm saying, really being committed and responsible in our health, then it doesn't become like, I can't have that, because it's like, I'll take a break because I'm ready to go. We're gonna tell y'all some of the things that we do as a lifestyle that honestly, it's really replacing habits that are not serving us. Like, for instance, and we're gonna go over some of the products that like we use, that work best for us, and so many other people as well. But it's not about like, oh, I gotta do something else, I'm adding on. It's really about, what am I doing that I know is not working, that would be easy for me to be like, "Ugh, I get to release this, I get to let this go, and what can I, in the most simplest form, replace that with?" So that's some of the things we're going to be talking about. So don't be confused, don't be overwhelmed. Literally, it's like, okay, normally I listen to my ratchet music when I'm getting ready in the morning. And instead of listening to ratchet music, how about listening to something spiritual or something personal development? You still brushing your teeth and getting ready, and you're still, hitting the play button, but hit the play button on something that's actually going to pour into you, right? Something that's actually steering you 1 degree in a different route, to what you actually want and who you actually want to be. So, Devin, let's talk about this. Confused about detoxing.
Yeah, I mean, so for those who are confused about detox, well, firstly, I mean, they kind of mentioned what detox is anyway. I mean, what are you getting rid of? What are you replacing? And so a detox is when you stop taking unhealthy or harmful foods, drinks, or other substances in your body for a period of time. And that period of time is, and this is the result of that is to improve your health. So if you have skin problems or you feel sluggish, feel run down, um, feel burnt out, maybe it's time to detox. So ask yourself. You may not even think it's harmful, but what harmful foods or drinks or substances are you currently taking in your life right now, and how is it making you feel? Is it actually doing good to your body, or is it just a placebo effect where you get a high and then you crash back down already? Because
Mm,
those are the things that get to be detox. We don't have to move every day being sluggish. We don't have to move every day feeling overwhelmed, feeling burnout. That we get to be energized, we get to be focused, we get to be like on our game. You know what I mean? We get to be moving around, like really, really, really raising our vibration on our frequency, so we can really take seize the day and really take seize back our day. Because the reason why we don't make the most of our day is because of our habits. And it's as they said, like how you set the tone for the day often sets the tone for the day. And for me, one of my main things is hydration.
mm,
Hydration, because when you as your body as you're sleeping, your body is like really your body is filtering out everything that's happened yesterday, and your body's working whilst you're sleeping. So you might feel like, oh, why am I feel dehydrated? Yes, because your body's been working, like it's been doing its whole mental, emotional, physical exercise whilst you're sleeping, and you don't even know sometimes.
mm,
But it's like what's powerful about a detox is that once you get rid of stuff and replace it, every night becomes a form of healing.
mm,
So when you put the right stuff in your body even before sleep, you're gonna get the right outcome as you wake up to start your day. You're gonna get the right outcome to for your body, because your body knows what it needs and it keeps telling you. So it's like, when we get diseases or we get colds or whatnot, it's not the end of the world. It's your body's telling you, so you're gonna take care of me now. That's what it is. Your body's always speaking to you, but are you gonna respond? That's the question.
mm, mhm,
And a detox is when you really respond to to that, and you set a time to respond and actually take care of yourself and your body.
mm. I don't know why this came up because I don't know why. I'm gonna share this anyways, but what qualifies us to talk about this is Devin is actually a holistic health practitioner. He's a certified holistic health practitioner, and he has a bachelor's in sports and exercise science.
Mhm.
So, and myself, I actually, I let my license go, but I was a certified respiratory therapist, meaning I saw critically ill patients. I didn't really see patients until they were on life support, and also I was also I was also a cardiopulmonary technician, meaning I worked in the cardiology lab, and then also I was the supervisor of the pulmonary department in a different lifetime. And
Yes,
so
Emily.
I say I don't know why I felt compelled to qualify us, but because a lot of the things that we do is literally, yes, we have some medical background, but a lot of the things that we do is literally because we are obsessed with health, like our personal health. So it's things that we do. And also, we are a part of multiple communities where, they're high driven people who care about their health. But then also, like, we also have partnerships where where we are partnered with companies who have the best quality of products,
Hmm.
organic, and they grow it in their natural environments. Like, we actually seek opportunities,
Yeah.
because we were actually just talking about this last week about, as we begin to up level our lifestyle, like everything, like we get to have a wealth of of nutrition, a wealth of health. We get to have, an abundance of everything being natural and organic, from even the clothes that we wear to like everything that touches our body
Hmm.
inside and out. It gets to be in its most purest form. Like, we were just talking about this last week. And so I don't know why I felt like I had to qualify us, but sometimes I think even we forget, like, we are the
Yeah.
authority.
It's always good
You
to
know what
share,
I'm
actually.
saying?
Yeah, it's good to share that.
Yeah, because for me, I'm like, I was up until recently, I was running from my past, and so I don't really talk about like my qualifications or my certifications and all that. But it's there's a point where we shift into maturity, and it's like, but I am the authority, whether I have the certification or not, whether I'm qualified. I
Hmm.
live like this.
Yeah.
I do this
Experience.
because it's a priority for me. It's a passion. In my free time, I'm listening to health podcasts. I'm growing, I'm expanding. Oh, and by the way, I'm not just consuming information, I'm also living it. Like, we're doing the Live Hard program. So I know some of you may have heard about 75 Hard, but we are doing it for the entire year. Like, we're doing a
Hmm.
year of crazy things, so we live this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I felt like I had to say that, but
Well, it's
yeah.
because
So
because it's happening. That's why.
that is true. Like, we're
We're just
actually
reporting the
starting.
news in our life, basically, like what's
Yeah,
happening.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I know Devan hit on the detox definition: a process or a period of time in which we abstain from or rid our bodies of toxic or unhealthy substances.
Hmm.
Abstain from or rid our body of toxic or unhealthy substances. So what do you need to detox? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Like, we want to, like, this is because there are different forms of detox, right? You can detox. We're talking about health, but I mean, there's different pillars of our life and what we can detox from. If we're talking about financial health, we could detox from spending we can detox from spending on things. Oh, I don't want to say spend, because we get to evolve, right?
Hmm.
Circulating our money on things that are not giving us a positive, affluent, um, boomerang. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever we put out, we bring back, right?
A
So
return, you mean?
yeah, so we don't want to be circulating our money, because whatever we I don't want to say spend, because Reverend Ike say we can't say spend whenever it talks about money. What are we using our money for? It's going to come back to us multiplied. So if we are see I keep almost saying, if we're
Mhm.
circulating our money, our finances, our currency on sugary food, or on clothes or whatever, that may be great for you, but is it giving you a positive return?
Yeah.
So maybe you are detoxing from a particular thing that in your heart, that you're like, oh, I don't get to circulate my money because it's putting me in a negative. It's not giving me that positive return. Is
Yeah.
it in your emotions? What emotions do you get to detox from? What mental thoughts, what mentality do you get to detox yourself from? What I know, we talk about food and health and nutrition all the time, so we'll get through that. But what things do you get to detox from? What habits do you get to detox from, to abstain from doing, to rid of for a period of time? Or you can be convicted and do it for a lifetime.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to hit on different pillars, because this is your life. You may be in a different path that we're on, but we're all doing the same doing the same. We're all being responsible with where we are because we got ourselves here. But you may be in a different path. You may be on a different whatever. You know what I mean? You may be
Hmm.
further ahead and say, okay, I've done all that. Now I get to detox this next level that people don't even know. What in your spirituality do you get to detox?
Yeah, yeah. I remember saying 2 years ago, when they say ROI, I said, how are you going to increase your return on ingestion? So it's like
Mm,
whatever you're ingesting in your body, it doesn't even matter if it's just what you eat. It's like what you consume with your eyes, what you ingesting with your spirit, what you ingesting with your mind.
mm,
What is that return on ingestion increasing or decreasing? What's your ROI on that? Because sometimes that ingestion is not an investment. That is not you that like you
mm,
you eating this harmful food is not an investment in your body. It's just not. So it's like you get to do something that's gonna actually benefit you and say get a return, as Zay says, boomerang. Because you don't want the boomerang to come hit your headpiece. That's what you don't want. You want the
yeah.
boomerang to come back right in your hand. It's like because
Mm.
you designed it that way, you know.
And it can be something simple. You know what I'm saying? You can start
Yeah.
very simple. Like, you know what? I am going to abstain. I'm going to avoid. What's something simple for you? Type it in the chat. What is something simple? What is something you can do like today? And you know, like it won't, it's not gonna cause that much strain on your emotions or your mental. Because
Yeah.
sometimes we get to start there like, okay, I can I'm really, for the person who I may be really 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 addicted to watching scrolling on social media. But you
Mm,
know what? I'm going to abstain just for today, not playing the games on the phone.
yeah.
You
And
know what I'm
also
saying?
as well, like asking yourself, what is the outcome that you would ideally want from actually doing this detox or replacing it?
Yes, that's number one. Why are you?
Oh
Why
yeah.
do you want to detox? Let's shift. Let's get into
Why
the
would
the
you want to?
takeaways of the process of detoxing. Number one, decide why do you want to detox. Like, let's put it in the chat. That's number one. Why do you want to detox?
Why? Because I know some people that want to detox because they want to have enough energy to play with their kids, or they want to spend more time with their family where they're not in pain. Like, it really gets like that. Like for example, I detox because I want to be present in my day.
Mm.
Like, I want to be able to be a participant in life, and really
Mm.
work on what I'm passionate about and work on. But I can't do that if I'm not right inside. I can't do that to the best of my
Mm.
ability. You know.
Yeah. And I already kind of said my why is because I have I'm obsessed with excellence. I want to be my best. I want to honor the source, the creator, the infinite, the universe, and say thank you for cultivating me, for blessing me with all of who I am. And my way to boomerang the appreciation I love that. To boomerang the appreciation is honoring all of who I am. And so I get to exercise every crevice of all that I am. Because every little second of me, and I'm really like being extra right now, but every ounce of me, every atom of me, every cell of me is a blessing. It's an honor. And so for me to be as unique and um as unique and as special that I feel that I am and I know that I am, I get to honor the infinite. I get to honor the universe. I get to honor the creator by being my best, and and giving thanks to that. And I will say the beautiful thing about detoxing is if you say, hey, I'm doing this for 30 days, hey, I'm doing this for 3 months, like you can just count down them days, so you
Yep.
can count down. And I know for me, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, for me, I love gummies. And so after this next detox, I love it. Like it's just the sweetness, honey, the chewiness, like I don't like little lick. I don't know, honey. I love me some gummy bears. And so
I
on this next, after this next detox, I'm gonna be a maniac. You see, after this next one. So I got
Mhm.
like 3 days before I commit. But you see, that's the beauty of detoxing. Like you can like baby step your way. You don't have to say, "Oh, my life is so messed up. I got to do everything." No, you give yourself baby steps. Like right now, I'm about to enjoy before my next detox start. Our next detox starts on Friday. That's when our next detox starts on Friday. So I allow myself to enjoy these last little bit of gummies that I got because
Sure.
I'm making a decision, and I know that this is now like I'm after this next detox that we start on. It lasts about, actually for me it lasts about 60 days, but at least 30 days. I know for me, I am going to figure out how to make my own healthy homemade gummies because I love that texture. I love that. Okay, so
Give the people a guide, baby.
yeah,
Give the
let's get
people.
into it. So, number one, go ahead again, write in the comments because we want to know and we also want to support you. And by the way, when you share your authenticity and also how you word and type stuff in the comments, somebody else is going to read that and it's going to be like, oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even think about that. So, please share
Yep.
in the comments. Number one, why is detoxing, why is that important to you? And it can be in any area of your life. Number one, why do you want to detox? What's your intention, to detox? Like
Mhm.
what do you want to get out of detoxing, and your level of that? Like, so what is it? And I'm trying to ask it in a broad way because everybody's on a different level on what they need. So number
Facts.
one, why do you want to do it? Number two, make a decision. What do you want to detox? Just choose. And again, you may have like 5 areas of your life that you need to detox in, but if you're already having a hard time, just choose and say, I'm starting here. And be okay
Mhm.
with that. And as you continue to build that muscle, you'll get stronger, and it'll get easier, and you can add on more, but start with the one simple thing that you can follow through on.
Yes and yes.
And so now we're going to share with you. Oh man, is there any way we can bring up our screen, or should we just talk about it? So what we're going to
What do
do,
you want to bring up?
I was going to bring up the guide. It's on the drive.
All right, let me see what I can bring up.
Yeah. So something that I definitely want to do on reoccurring is definitely start host, because I used to do it pretty often, like I said, prior to 2020. And so something that we want to start doing again is hosting detox challenges. And in the challenge, you will have everything you need. I think one of the most important thing that a lot of people have issue with is eating correctly. Being back home, I'm back in South Carolina, and I'm around my family again, but then even just the part of the country that I'm in, like for me to get to I used to have a Whole Foods like 8-12 minutes away from where I used to live when I lived in Virginia. And where I am now, and it takes me probably like 45, maybe an hour, probably over an hour for me to get to Whole Foods. And that is just, I'm like, that's so
Crazy.
weird to me. I'm like, it takes me over an hour driving just to get to Whole Foods. I'm saying 45 minutes because, depending on if I go in the there's no traffic, but it takes me about an hour to get
Is the
there.
screen sharing? Oh wait, you
Yeah,
can't see
well,
it.
we got to turn it on. Oh, yay. So,
Oh no, how do I? How was it before?
Well, we were super small. It's okay if we're super small. Go back to the first one. Make a Yeah, there we go.
Cool,
I
cool,
think
cool.
this is okay. And so we're hosting this upcoming detox challenge. You get to choose. Oh, what I was saying was like a lot of our challenges can be fixed with us just shifting our diet. And so what I really do appreciate about this detox plan is this is perfect is that you have a grocery list and you have a guide on exactly what you can and cannot eat. So I think that is so key. So you're gonna get this detox plan, and that encompasses everything. But we're also gonna tell you the superfood nutrition to maximize the entire plan. So because as you're detoxing and you're releasing toxins, you can have different headaches and stuff like that. So to kind of offset that, there's a superfood that we recommend and we use every day, even when we're not detoxing, just because of the health benefits. There's a grocery list. We talk about different habits that you can start doing even outside of the detox. And then also we will be in a community where we could support you. Okay, you can scroll down.
All right.
And we're not gonna go through this entire thing, but one of our, and y'all probably heard us talk about it, but we drink Rishi infused coffee and tea. So there are literally, if you go to pubmed.gov, that is the official website where scientists, and not like we're not affiliated with this is like an actual website where scientists and medical people, they go and they do different case studies, and then they put their findings on this website. It's like a government official website. And so they say like this herb, they've done so many studies, I think over 3,000 studies on this one superfood. And they say it actually calms the mind and calms the body, and it also calms the spirit. And so, like, this is a real study. Like, it's not like something we're just saying, oh, yeah, go buy turmeric and ginger, which I mean, they're probably on there as well. But you can keep scrolling the band.
All right.
And we're not going to go through everything, but I just kind of wanted to, like, kind of go through, like, why it's important to detox. So keep going. Keep scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Keep scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Keep going. Keep going,
I'll
keep
go further
going.
down.
Yeah, yeah, past this page. Keep going. So there. Oh, okay. I thought it was backwards. But so with this upcoming detox that we're gonna do, oh, this is what I want. So this is how this is not all encompassing, but this is mostly if you just don't feel right in your body and you're like, man, like I sleep a lot or I can't sleep and you don't know why, it's probably because your body's saying, hey, help me. Like the body can heal itself. The body is very magical. And so the body knows how to heal itself. Scroll back down to the detox. I want them to see that, because it's not, the mechanism of how doesn't really matter. It's just like they need to understand what they need to do. So can you make it bigger? Do you need the detox? um if you are, because the body is gonna heal itself. Anytime you get a splinter or a little paper cut, you don't have to do nothing. I mean, of course, it's great to always clean it out with soap and water, put a little peroxide on it or something like that. But whether you attend to it every day or not, your body's going to heal itself. The body is naturally going to heal itself. Of course, it may take different time frames. If you break a bone, body is going to heal itself if you let it rest and recover. So the body knows how to heal itself, but sometimes, if it's not healing fast enough, or if it's not, or if you are feeling like you don't feel right, or you are having different signs and symptoms, then that's your body telling you, okay, I'm doing all I can, but I need you to help me out. Right. So that's why we want to detox. So if you are having headaches, if you are having chronic pain, if you have any type of allergies or any types of sensitivities, bad breath, body odor, any type of fatigue, It's probably because your body is overworking, or your body doesn't have all it needs in order to detox,
Yeah,
to heal
sounds.
itself. So, and there's so many different signs and symptoms. So if you don't trust this, please feel free to go and Google. Like if you're having a pain or some type of challenge in your health or whatever, I can't focus, I can't concentrate, I feel anxious, I feel overwhelmed all the time, I'm not sleeping well. Like whatever you feel, Google, like, does detox help with the symptoms, right? And so, Devan, scroll up a little bit. Scroll up to where it was like the three types of detox.
Oh,
Scroll. So right here, this
which one?
scroll
This
down.
one?
Yeah, that one right there. So what we did was we put together like the three major, when we have, because we have different clients that we work with, and there's the same type of things that we kind of hear all the time. People have a lack of energy, like their energy is messed up. They need their stress, right? They want to calm their mind. Or there's people who like, you know what? I know I need to reset. I need the whole ultimate thing. So we're partnered with this company, and we put together different products to help you maximize a detox. So these products, if you want these products, definitely just wherever you're watching this at, go ahead and put in the comment section detox. And it doesn't matter, because this is something that we want to implement on a monthly basis. This is a 25-day detox. If you follow this guide, you will also get this guide as well. It was customized for this detox program. You'll get everything you need. You'll get in the community. You'll get access to talk to us, and we will literally walk you through, how to take the products, being accountable and all that. So just go ahead and comment detox if you're like, okay, yeah, this is something I want to do. But we keep scrolling down to, man. We put together products, but it's not just the products, because that's not. This is not like, hey, we just need you to buy the product so then you can feel better. Because what we actually did with this program is we give you a grocery list. Keep scrolling down a little faster, because I'm gonna because yeah, it talks about inflammation and all that. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nutrition. So we talk, like, this is honestly, we actually, so this is pretty much, scroll down a little bit. I'm not going to read everything, because when you sign up, you'll get this and you can read it yourself. But scroll down.
Yeah, something's wrong with this. Okay.
So we give you keep scrolling. I'm gonna just get straight to the nutrition. We tell you why
This
and
one?
how. Keep going down, because I want them to see. Yeah, scroll down. We put everything. Oh, the
This one?
grocery list. Go to the next one. This is kind of, it talks about why we did this nutrition plan. But I think this is so important, because it's not just about these products. It's really, this is a lifestyle change. Yep, keep scrolling. But okay, right here. So what we did for this detox, we really want people to heal themselves in the most simplest form. So even after you get off the products, you still can take what you learned from this detox challenge and use it in your everyday life, even off the products. Of course, like we use I'm actually drinking the King coffee right now. We drink the teas. We drink it every day. We replace. This is what we're talking about. We replace. Like, I'm gonna drink tea. I'm gonna drink tea regardless. So, but instead of drinking tea, dead tea, I don't know if that makes sense, but like we drink tea with extra health benefits, or we drink specific types of teas with superfood in it that actually give us that extra boost, because right now the soil is depleted globally, and so we want nutritionally dense foods and teas and coffees and stuff to be in our body. So that's what we do for this detox. So many people don't know how to eat healthy. Like, that's what I was saying about being back home and realizing, oh my gosh, because I had been away from home for like 13 years. So coming back, and I'm like, man, look how my family eats. They thinking like this is healthy, but I know that's not. They think, oh, this is a healthy meal, or I'm eating salad, but half of it is dressing. like little things like that. It's like that's not really happy. Or eating iceberg lettuce. It's crazy. I mean, it's okay. I'm glad you are putting vegetables inside your body, but it's not as nutrients dense as the other type of lettuces. But just little things like that. So the really thing that we really did was we created a diet plan, a nutrition plan, so we can start eating healthier. And so there are main veggies that you get to eat. And also, if you're like, I don't want to do vegan, I don't want to do plant based, that's totally okay. When you scroll down the van, we give you smoothie options and stuff like that. A lot of this will be inside of the community, but these are the main vegetables that you will get to eat because we want to detox. We want nature to do what it's supposed to do. Keep going down on this one. You also get this grocery list. Keep going down. There's a grocery list, and it gives you the types of foods that you can eat for 25 days. Right. And it tells you like what to avoid the first 21 days or what to not. That was it. Go up. You can go
Yeah,
back
I don't
up.
want to. Yeah, I wanted to skim past.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, keep going. Then you're right. Keep going. But yeah, so it's an actual grocery list because so many people don't know how to eat, and it's because like it may not like where I am now. It takes me an extra effort in order to um eat the way I'm accustomed to eating now, or if I want to find different things, it's a little bit more effort. So one thing that we really did is we curated a grocery list. There's a grocery list, so you know what to eat, so you can detox and you can practice eating healthier without having to think about, okay, what am I going to do? Of course, you get to meal prep and you get to do all that, but this is literally telling you what to eat, and it's no extra fee. Whenever you sign up for the detox program, you will get access to this is the guide, this entire guide. You get access to it. So if you have any questions, or if this is something that you want to be a part of, this is something that we really want to start doing on a monthly basis. Again, the whole program is only 25 days. And you can, of course, like the first couple times you do this because you want to get in the habit of what it takes in order to change your lifestyle. But there's always different options. Like nobody's gonna come home and pop you for not following it to the T, but we highly suggest that you take this and do it. And then also, like, we give you suggestions on how to maximize the detox, whether you want to exercise or whether you want to do different lifestyle habits, and make it a spiritual challenge for yourself as well. And when I say that, I mean, whether you want to incorporate some spiritual time, some self-care time, whether you want to journal and meditate and all that, you can add all those different things, going for walks, being in nature. You can add all that too, and it's listed here in the guide. So this is the detox challenge. If you would like support with your detox plan, we created this workbook especially for it, and we can get you all the products and everything you need, the communities, the support. There'll be videos and stuff. You get us real time in order to support you on this journey. So what are we gonna do? You have anything else to say? If you want to because they'll get the actual full guide
Yeah,
whenever
and
they.
you can speak on any different topics on another live, but like literally, as I said before, a detox is going to improve your quality of sleep, just like it says here, daily habits to maximize your detox. Like it's literally the detox itself, it will maximize your daily habits. So the guide and the challenge, will change you, guaranteed. But you have to put yourself in that challenge. You have to put yourself in the motion of, like, this is the process to change those habits that's not serving you. And so you get to do that. And yeah, definitely comment detox for more info. Reach out to Zay Faith or myself, and then yeah, we'll get you sorted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I said, of course, and it tells you exactly why we recommend in different products, because these are products that we actually use. These are not like products that we seen and we getting an affiliate. Yes, we are partnered with this company, but it's the reason why we're partnered with this company is because we actually use the products. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, this company hit me up and I'm promoting it. That's not what's happening. What happened is we got on the product. Like someone shared some tea with me, some of their green tea, because I love tea. I'm gonna drink tea regardless. Someone shared some of the green tea, and I noticed a difference in my sleep that same night. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And so they were telling me about it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it, And so I actually became a partner with the company because I started sharing with my friends and family, and they are feeling and seeing the same difference. And I was like, you know what? Like, not only am I going to use this, I am going to share it with other people. And so we also give out free samples and stuff like that. But if you want to just jump all in and get 25 plus days of of the experience to feel better, to sleep better, we are going to hold your hand and walk you through that process.
Yes and yes.
So go ahead, reply. I don't know if you maybe send us on our email, reply to this email and reply Detox, or in the comment section, you can go ahead and type Detox if we're on social media, if you're sending us on social media. And we want to support you. And again, just the act of like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a great night's of sleep. I haven't slept. That's what happened to me. I was working night shift and I'm like, oh, night shift life, not sleeping, not thinking like it's a badge of honor to not sleep because I'm night shift. I'm so special. But then after drinking 1 cup of the green tea, I'm like, what? And then my skin began to clear up. And I'm like, what? And then also I noticed that I wasn't as snappy at people around me. I was so irritated at my last job. But I didn't realize, I was having that mood swings and irritability. I thought it was everybody else. And so whenever I'm like, oh, I'm cleaning myself, I'm detoxing, I'm more calm. That's why we're recommending these specific products, because we have great experience with them, and so many of our friends and family as well, and our clients as well.
Yeah, I
But
think
yeah.
a major difference for me as well is the hydrating properties of the teas and coffee. Because
Mhm.
I thought before drinking this green tea, I thought I knew my teas. I was drinking my teas. I mean, the green teas and black tea, of course. From UK, so drinking the teas. But I was like, even when I look back at it, they wasn't hydrating me. It was nice. Some of them
Mm.
were nice, but then when
Yeah.
you upgrade your tea, then you know what's what. Then you know what's what, because it's literally the Ganoderma. It's literally buffers out those negative effects, those draining effects, and actually provides a mechanism to hydrate your body. And I was like, wait, and then I could use this same tea bag 2 times. I'm like, nah,
Yeah. 3 times.
3 times even. You know what I mean? And it's like your cells don't need to be dead. Your cells don't need to be alive, and you get to be drinking. You get to be consuming things that are gonna make your cells feel alive, because your cells, it's yourself. It's part of your whole body. And so, if that's what you want for your life, if that's the end result of what you want a detox to do for you, you know what to do. You know what to do. Reach out.
Yes. And so we will see you on our next live video, but definitely go ahead, come in detox if you want to detox, if you want better energy, if you want better focus, if you want better sleep, if you want better mood, better energy, let us detox together. Yes, let us detox together. Make sure you go ahead and reach out as soon as you feel like, yep, I want to do a detox, because we got to ship the products to you, or the company has to ship the products to you, and we want to make sure that you can start with the entire group. So yes, 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 yes. We will see you on the next video. And trust your body, trust yourself. Whatever you feel like you need a detox, if it is nutrition, and getting in better, healthy self-care daily habits, join us. But choose whatever detox that your body, your spirit is telling you to do, your mind is telling you to do. And yeah, we would love
Indeed,
to
indeed.
detox with you, and we will see you on the next video.
Yes, yes, yes. Take care. Stay empowered.